Look, no, old friend, listen, no, I'm not sure. All I'm saying is I'm just not sure it'll work in our situation. Yeah, it's unproven technology. Yeah, I need to know if there's a company somewhere that has actually used it and had some success with it. Yeah, hang on a second. Yeah.
Mr. Sorry to disturb you. Your 10 o'clock, Carolyn Andersen is here.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Can you bring her?
Sure.
Yeah, thank you. Look, I'm sorry, Nick. Yeah, no, I've got an appointment. No, I'll give you a call later. No, I promise I will. No, we need to sort this one out. Yeah. No, I don't know, half an hour or so. It's not going to take longer than that. Yeah, no, I promise I'll give you a call in about half hour. Yeah. Okay, yep. Ciao, now, bye.
Mr. Winkler? Carolyn Andersen.
Hi. Carolyn, sit down, sit down. Well, I'm glad you could make it. I've been looking forward to this interview for some time. Can you just give me a couple of seconds while I just revisit the resume? Yeah, good. Okay. Okay. Carolyn. Oh, is it Miss or Mrs.? Well, I suppose I should say Ms. Really. It's just that, well, there's an issue, an important issue here. I mean, the job, there's a lot of overnights, a lot of travel, and I guess we need to know whether that's going to be okay, whether you've got kind of family commitments that would, I would call it a problem for you.
You'd probably say Ms., but I prefer Carolyn, and I do have a husband and a 4-year-old. But my husband's in a unique situation, and he can cover the child care, which is, you know, when I travel, and it has come up a lot.
Okay, well, you mean he's a stay-at-home dad then, isn't he?
No, his job is pretty predictable, and so given advance notice, he can shift his schedule, and with the help of my mom and a few others, we can handle the child care.
Okay. I see you're working at ICL in their systems group.
Mm-hmm.
I know a few of the people over there, so I can't blame you for wanting to leave.
Well, actually, my division's doing really well. I mean, I'm ready for a change, and when I heard there was an opening here, I was so excited. I mean, you've got quite a reputation in the industry. You know, not just for the technically astute, but really as an innovator.
That's terrific. Look, call me Ted, please, you know. All right, well, let's have a little talk about this position then. The title, the job title is Corporate Systems Development Coordinator. You'd be reporting directly to me, and I guess a successful candidate would have, well, technical skills, obviously. You'd have to be pretty sharp on the Y37 configuration. We want a team player. That's really, really important. And I guess there are, well, leadership skills. We're looking to leadership in the future, perhaps. So, let's see what you've got. Oh, you went to Prestige. Fantastic. That's my alma mater. Tough school, but what an education. Fantastic people. The quality of the students, the faculty. I don't know, it's second to none. I mean, okay, people talk about Harvard and Yale and, well, Oxford and Cambridge, but as far as I'm concerned, Prestige is the one. But you only did undergraduate work at Prestige.
Mm-hmm.
And then you went to Saarbrücken University for your computer science degree. Where's that?
Well, I guess I've had a pretty unusual life. Saarbrücken is in Germany, first of all, and this will probably throw you for a loop, but I was one of the few women at Prestige that to get involved in the Officers Candidate Program. So when I left there, I went directly into the Navy. And then while in the Navy, I was able to get some really advanced technical training, and then Saarbrücken, it's in Western Germany, by the way. They have a program that allowed me to use the training and experience, but also follow a rigorous program and get my computer science degree. It is a fantastic program. I'm surprised you haven't heard of it.
Well, no, but then, you know, I'm just impressed that we have so much in common. I did my time in the military as well, and well, yeah, I guess now that you mention it, some of that training is the best there is. I have huge respect for the computer sciences programs in the military. More than a few of the best people in IT here, you know, they got their training in the military. That's great. That's great, really. Oh, and I see you're a member of ITAA. Oh, I'm surprised I've never seen you there.
Well, I've seen you there, and I've wanted to say hello, but you're always so busy with presentations and talking with people like Harry Preston and Sean Riley.
Oh, you know Sean.
I sure do. I've played golf with him a couple of times.
Oh, you haven't. Come on. What's your handicap?
Oh, no, I won't tell, but I'm sure I could beat you anyway. I can hold my own on a good day.
Well, if you get this job, I'll invite you to tee off with Fred, my boss, and a couple of the executives. We try to get out, I don't know, a couple of times a month. It's good. Okay, so back to the job. You know, it's a position that I had myself for a couple of years before I got this promotion, and I like to think that well, it was part of the way I built my reputation here. Yeah.
So what do you think you did that made you so successful in the position?
Well, it's the technical skills, the intelligence, obviously. But then, you know, I've got no doubt that between your time in Prestige and Saarbrücken and the military and ICL, you'll have no trouble on that count, none at all.
Yes, I'm extremely good with technology and very, very interested in the new configurations. I've worked with CodeLogic, Excels, all of the wearing configurations, and I'm extremely interested in Y37 configurations.
It's good to hear that, but that's not enough. I mean, when I was in the job, I think it was about being an innovator, to be honest. I was a self-starter. I mean, I love networking. I mean, for me, you know, I was out and about all the time, and not just in the organization, but outside as well. I bounced things around with people. That's where I got my ideas from. And you know, it was networking with the executive here that you know got them on board, and you know, sometimes they were able to free up some resource so that I could get people I needed to complete tasks.
And I'm sure that all led to your promotion to management, and that's another thing I'm interested in.
Yeah, okay, but that's going to take you demonstrating some kind of skills as a leader. I mean, do you think you've got leadership qualities?
Officer in the Navy.
That's true. Okay, so what are your strengths? What do you think your strengths are?
Well, I like people a lot, so I'm natural in teams, and I also like to network a lot, as you do. But probably my greatest strength is I have a lot of initiative. I mean, I don't need to be told what to do.
Okay, all right. All right, well then, you know, can you tell me an instance, a situation perhaps, where you used those team skills and those networking talents and you were successful?
Well, this is why I've been so successful at ICL.
Yeah.
I mean, those are the exact skills necessary for the success of my job there.
Great. Yeah, great. Absolutely. Okay, so where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Well, it's hard to know where life will take you, Ted. But if all things went as planned, I'd love to have a position that you have. And the way things are going, I assume you'd be an executive by then. So maybe it's possible.
Okay, now, weaknesses. What are your weaknesses?
Well, I struggle with a few things. First of all, sometimes I think I'm a workaholic. So not so great on the work-life balance, and that can be an issue, I guess. The other thing is that I'm not great with office politics. I mean, I really just like to concentrate on the job. I just, all that noise, and I want to get along. So I'm not good with all that behind-the-scenes stuff, though. Is there a lot of that here?
There's some, but it shouldn't affect anyone like you who would be keen to do a good job for the company. It shouldn't be an issue. Okay, well, as far as I'm concerned, you've answered my questions really well.
Great.
There's just one more thing I'd like you to think about. Take a minute or two. Try and think about what kind of salary it would take to prize you away from ICL. Give that a little bit of thought, and I'll be back in a minute. Barry, I need you to do me a favor. Can you go up to HR and tell them that I'm going to be sending a Caroline Andersen up, and I'd like them to make her an offer. Okay? Thank you.